What is up, everybody? Justin Hawkins here from Hawkins House of Horror, where horror is not a hobby but a lifestyle. Hope everybody's having a great start to the week. I'm on my way to work on a Monday morning. Let's talk about The Walking Dead real quick. Let's talk about Tales of The Walking Dead. So this series, I've been looking forward to it since they announced it a while back. I was kind of worried that it wasn't gonna meet my expectations, but at the same time, my expectations weren't extremely high for it. So that being said, first episode had Terry Crews and Olivia Munn, great actor and actress. And I was worried, being Terry Crews being brought into it, I thought that it was going to make my Walking Dead too comical, because I like my Walking Dead extremely serious, no comedy, just like, I want my Walking Dead just so serious, stone cold killer, except for like maybe the only comedy stuff that I like in my Walking Dead is Negan when he's being a dick, the lines that he says, and that time when Rick and Daryl got into a fight and Rick said chokehold's a legal asshole to Daryl, you know, that kind of stuff's funny every once in a while, stuff like that. But overall, I don't like comedy in The Walking Dead. And they did bring comedy to it. The first episode of Tales from the Walking Dead with Terry Crews and Olivia Munn did have comedy in it, quite a bit of it. But for being its own spinoff and being its own thing, it was alright. They didn't take it too far. I thought the show was very good. To be honest with you, at the end of the episode, I was kind of pissed off because I wanted to see more. I wanted to see more of Terry Crews and Olivia Munn continue that journey that they were on and see where they went next after they both did what they did. I don't want to give anything away, but at the end of that, I wanted more. I wanted to see them more. And for those of you who don't know yet, Tales of the Walking Dead is kind of like Creepshow or American Horror Stories, where every episode is different. American Horror Story, that's another thing we're going to have to cover. But every single episode is different for Tales of the Walking Dead. We're 2 episodes into it right now. You can go watch it on AMC Plus. You can go through Amazon Prime and add Amazon AMC Plus, and then you can get caught up on The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, Walking Dead World Beyond, Tales of the Walking Dead, and so this is awesome. So as you guys probably know by now, we are not going to get a trilogy of Rick Grimes movies. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are aware, Rick Grimes, to me, Andrew Lincoln portraying Rick Grimes is the best acting job I have ever seen in my life. He's freaking incredible. Just seeing his facial expressions, his eyes, the way that he talks, and like everything about it is just, he gives me chills. His performances give me chills. I don't cry. I hardly ever cry. And I will tell you, Rick's last episode on The Walking Dead, that was literally, I had a migraine afterwards because literally for 40 minutes straight, tears rolling down my face, dripping off of my chin bone. Like, Rick Grimes is my all-time favorite character from any franchise, any show, and that last episode was horrible for me. But we are getting a Rick Grimes TV series, and it's rumored to be multiple seasons, so I am freaking stoked about that. But let's get back to Tales of the Walking Dead for now. So then episode 2 hits, and it's got Jillian Bell, and Parker Posey, who played in Scream 3. Parker Posey played Gale. So when they were making Stab 3, Parker Posey was the one who was acting as Gale. So this one here had like I'm not going to give much away, but it had like a Groundhog Day effect. And to be honest with you, it started out awesome. You know, I was like, damn, I want to see more of Terry Crews and Olivia Munn. But then the first 15-20 minutes of the second episode, I was like, okay, I can really get into this. This is freaking awesome. Just seeing them, you know, the outbreaks starting to happen, but nobody's really seen a whole lot yet, and they're blowing it off. You know, like, oh, there's some people like, oh, we got to get out of here, and some people are like, oh, it's nothing, just keep working. You know, it's nothing to worry about. The CDC's right next door. If there was anything freaking going on, we'd know about it. We'd be evacuated. Blah 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 blah. And for the first times when they see a walker eating somebody, it's just they capture it so well, their expressions for seeing that the first time, because we're so used to people walking out and, you know, people coming back to life as walkers and eating other people, and, you know, it's just normal. So to go back to the very beginning and capture that fear and confusion on their faces and just the trembling was pretty cool to see that. It was pretty freaking awesome. And to see them watch somebody die and come back as a walker, you can just see it in their face. You know, they did a very good job capturing that moment of what the hell is going on. You know, this isn't possible. How is this happening? They were just in disbelief. But overall, Tales of the Walking Dead is pretty good so far. Nothing will ever compare to The Walking Dead. I do not think that it beats Fear the Walking Dead. I will say though, as far as Walking Dead World Beyond, I think so far I might prefer, well no, so far I do prefer Tales from the Walking Dead over The Walking Dead World Beyond. But I am just super excited about this Rick Grimes series coming out next year. I cannot wait for that. It's going to be a Rick and Michonne TV series, so it's going to be freaking incredible. And also, next episode to air on Tales from the Walking Dead is going to be about Alpha and Lydia. So finally, this is what I wanted Tales from the Walking Dead to be. I wanted every episode to be what this coming episode is going to be. Take people from the Walking Dead and tell tales about them and their lives, maybe leading up to it, or in the beginning, or before we came to know them in the series. That's what I wanted to see, and that's what this episode is going to be with Alpha and Lydia. So if y'all aren't caught up on The Walking Dead, y'all better go do that, and then get caught up on Tales of the Walking Dead, because I have a feeling this next episode is going to be freaking awesome. Alright y'all, I am at work. I will be hollering at you guys with a Michael Myers mask review here within probably tonight or tomorrow night. I will post it. Alright guys, have a good one.